Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another video. First things first, we hit 300,000 subscribers on the channel yesterday, which is pretty cool, thank you all for that. And secondly, I had a completely different video planned for today, but something popped up last night I kind of had to cover, because if you know me, you know it's very difficult for me to pass up an opportunity to dunk on EA, and if I don't do it at least once a month, I start going through withdrawals, so here we are. Last night, in a surprisingly bold move from the EA Star Wars Twitter account, they decided it would be a good idea to put the focus on their own incompetence for the night, which is always fun, especially on a place like Twitter. For the most part, Twitter is a total wasteland that will consistently make you question the future of humanity, but to give Twitter at least a little credit for this situation, when a major brand or corporation unintentionally points out just how poor their decision-making has been, and basically invites people to insult them, it is always a really great time reading the replies because it's very entertaining. So, to my surprise, as I'm scrolling through Twitter, I see that the EA Star Wars Twitter account had put out a tweet about Battlefront 2, which, if you don't know, that's just something that doesn't happen. I spent like 10 minutes today just scrolling back through the main EA Star Wars Twitter to make sure I wasn't just imagining things, and I wasn't. The last time they tweeted out anything even related to Battlefront was all the way back in April of last year, which was the morning the final update dropped. Since then, they have just ignored the game completely on their Twitter, and I am convinced they don't tweet about it on purpose, simply because of the response they know that will get, with everyone on Twitter just roasting EA to no end for their buffoonery. Is that a word? Anyway, for the record, they tweet consistently about other Star Wars games that aren't being supported. I mean, I counted about 20 tweets just about Fallen Order since that same time in April, and they tweet about everything except for Battlefront, which I'm pretty sure is fully intentional. Chances are their poor Twitter intern just can't take the tsunami of insults, which, well, it's hard to blame that social media intern. It's not their fault, and no single person could possibly handle the combined forces of millions of annoyed Star Wars fans. Anyway, their tweet was meant to be a little humble brag / announcement about just how absurdly well Battlefront 2 is doing right now when it comes to active players, and you can probably imagine how people responded to a tweet like that. They announced that over the past week, due to their promotion with Epic Games, over 19 million new players have joined Battlefront 2 just in the past week alone, with the game hitting record numbers. Just a reminder, this is a 3-year-old, no, more than 3-year-old game, yet if anything, the game is more relevant than ever lately. It seems like no matter where you look in the Star Wars community, people are saying one of two things. Bring back support to Battlefront 2, and also that support shouldn't have been cut in the first place, or you better be making Battlefront 3 as we speak, because if you're not, what is wrong with you? Whichever camp you're in, or if you're fine with either, which is kind of where I land, I think we can all agree that it's just ridiculous there's no mainstream game with active support at the moment. The replies to EA's tweet were just exactly what you would expect. There were no congratulations or compliments on a job well done for hitting such an insane number on a 3-year-old game. No, everyone on planet Earth saw right through their attempted humble brag and was telling EA the same thing, that their decision to cut support was unbelievably stupid, mind-numbingly dumb, which it absolutely was. I have to say, to a certain extent at least, I just kind of find it funny at this point, you know? Now that EA has lost exclusivity, and we don't have to rely on a company that would make a decision like they did with Battlefront 2, it's a little less frustrating and at least a little more funny. I am somewhat confident that EA will put out quality Star Wars games in the future, and I am excited for whatever is coming for the Battlefront franchise, but I'm very glad that we as fans just don't have to rely on EA anymore for Star Wars games. Lately, for the first time in quite a while, I've been so optimistic and excited for the future of this channel because I can just tell we are entering a new renaissance of Star Wars gaming, and it's no coincidence that this renaissance is heating up right after EA's exclusive deal wasn't renewed. From all the confirmed future games and the rumors for others that are coming from other devs, it makes EA's incompetence just a little bit less frustrating, like I said. Anyway, this was a pretty quick video. I couldn't resist covering this for a quick one, and I did have another upload planned for today, like I said, that I'll probably put up Thursday now, so look out for that one. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you could leave a like, I would definitely appreciate it. And before I let you go, I do want to take a quick second to let you guys know about Audible. And because audiobooks are kind of my jam, I use Audible almost every single day, it's really easy for me to recommend them to you guys. This month, I wanted to highlight the somewhat new Thrawn trilogy. These books have come out over the past few years, and while I'm only on book 2 at the moment, I am completely hooked. and now is the perfect time to get yourself acquainted with Grand Admiral Thrawn. If you haven't checked out Audible yet, now is the time to do so, as Audible just launched their newest plan, Audible Premium Plus, which not only lets you choose an audiobook of your choice every single month, but also gives you access to thousands upon thousands of free audiobooks and podcasts that you can listen to anytime, anywhere. You can check out Audible and their new Audible Plus library for a completely free trial just by heading over to audible.com/bfnight or by texting bfnight to 500-500. As always, if for some reason you need to cancel after your free month-long trial, you'll even get to keep the audiobook you choose forever, no strings attached, so there is no reason not to check them out today. Okay, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.